When it comes to super expensive real estate, locations like Los Angeles and New York easily come to mind. These cities are famous for their gigantic structures that cost a fortune, but when these buildings were seen side by side, they created a phenomenon known as Billionaires Row. The term Billionaires Row is the name given to the streets or districts that house some of the most expensive buildings on the planet. Just like the name implies, the owners of these homes and apartments are billionaire investors with lots of money to burn. Today's video is going to be about these multi-million-dollar properties and the billionaires who call them home. Let's get it on. Now, if you like these videos and want to see more, then make sure you leave us a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on post notifications to be the first to watch all our new and exciting videos. I will be replying to every comment on this video as well, so good luck. Billionaires Row offers exclusivity for individuals who wish to enjoy their fortunes in their private paradise with vast multi-million-dollar houses, spectacular views, and over-the-top comforts. While there are dozens of these districts worldwide, with more popping up in the last few years, those in Manhattan, London, Malibu, and Palm Beach are among the famous. These communities have become more popular, and logically, home prices continue to rise and increase in value as more wealthy billionaires move in. New York City's iteration of Billionaires Row is a stretch of ultra-luxury residential buildings in Manhattan that runs roughly parallel to the southern edge of Central Park. Several of these structures are skyscrapers, standing at more than 1,000 feet or 300 meters, and they're among the world's tallest residential buildings. Leaps in engineering have allowed architects to build pencil-thin towers on modest plots exclusively for the ultra-rich. The press dubbed this portion of 57th Street Billionaires Row due to the often record-breaking prices made for the apartments in these towers. Since then, the name has been applied to other super tall, luxurious structures facing southern Central Park rather than those just on 57th Street. For billionaires who are tired of the hustle and bustle of city life, a seaside paradise may be the pinnacle of luxury. The Billionaires Row, located on the white sand beaches of Palm Beach, Florida, caters to the wealthy with large houses, private beaches, and breathtaking ocean vistas. Palm Beach is a very exclusive area, with some of the world's most extensive and most expensive homes that only a few will get to enjoy. Just a handful of the world's most famous and wealthy individuals. Who lives on Palm Beach's Billionaires Row? You may not be too surprised to find industry titans and successful entrepreneurs on the list. Here's a look at some of the world's wealthiest people who have made Billionaires Row their home. Michael Dell. An American billionaire and CEO of one of the most recognized tech companies in the world, Michael Dell caused a conundrum in 2014 when he purchased Manhattan's 157 penthouse for a record-breaking sum of $100.5 million. The purchase stirred a lot of interest as no one actually knew who the buyer was. After years of speculation, the Wall Street Journal finally linked the purchase to the tech billionaire. Taking a look at the 10,923 square foot penthouse, one could only imagine the luxury that it affords. The outrageous apartment spans the entirety of the 89th and 90th floors of the 1,005-foot tall skyscraper, and at that height, Michael Dell has an unparalleled view of Central Park to the north and Midtown Manhattan to the south. Michael Dell, who is worth about $51 billion, after buying this set the record for purchasing the most expensive apartment in 2014. After the prestigious 157, Dell and the other residents have access to the amenities in the Park Hyatt Hotel, which takes up the first 39 floors of the building. But if they don't want to mix with hotel guests, 157 owners can use their own 20,000 square foot amenities floor, complete with a pool, gym, library, and theater. The 157 is a glorious piece of modern engineering, and it was designed to look like a cascading waterfall. Only a few of the apartment owners in this building have been identified. Bill Ackman. Bill Ackman, a renowned hedge fund billionaire, owns a penthouse unit in the illustrious 157 building too. Coming in at around $91 million, it takes a seat as one of the most expensive apartments in New York City. Located on the 75th and 76th floors of the 1,005-foot tower, the 14,000 square foot unit comes equipped with 6 bedrooms, 6 full baths, and 2 half baths, and it showcases a 2-story, 51-foot wide, glass-enclosed winter garden. Additional amenities include access to a full catering kitchen kitchen, a private fitness center, a yoga studio, a performance and screening room, and a library with a billiards table and a 40-foot aquarium. An intriguing aspect of Bill Ackman's purchase is the fact that he doesn't actually intend on living in the ultra-posh apartment. He simply plans on selling it to the highest bidder in the future. Ackman believes he got the penthouse for a fair price because apartments overlooking New York Central Park usually go for $10,000 per square foot. Purchasing his home at $91.5 million, he only paid $6,750 per square foot. In the past, he believed he could sell the property for well over $500 million. That amount may be a lot less now, but who knows? I guess only the wealthiest billionaires do. Fawaz Al-Hokair. The Saudi Arabian retail guru is no stranger to enjoying the finer things in life. His purchase of the 432 Park Avenue penthouse stunned the New York real estate scene. 432 Park is the tallest residential building in the Western Hemisphere, being 1,396 feet, or a bit over a quarter-mile tall. He closed the deal for the $95 million penthouse to join the list of uber-rich homeowners in the city that never sleeps. His new penthouse has 6 bedrooms, 7 full baths, and 2 half baths, along with a library, a formal dining room, and a private elevator bank. And like all of 432 Park's other 103 units, the apartment has a 12.6-foot ceiling and 10 by 10-foot windows that give its owners an unparalleled view of Central Park to the north, the East River and the Atlantic Ocean to the east, the Hudson River and New Jersey to the west, and the Manhattan skyline to the south. Other perks include a wood-burning fireplace and heated bathroom floors. Being no stranger to the real estate world, Al-Hokair is the founder and chairman of the Fawaz Al-Hokair Group, Saudi Arabia's most valuable retail and real estate company. Ken Griffin. Now, before we move on to Palm Beach's Billionaires Row, let's talk about Ken Griffin, another hedge fund manager who took the crown for the most expensive apartment in New York from Michael Dell in 2019. Purchased for a whopping $238 million, it's a combination of 3 floors encompassing approximately 24,000 square feet of premium real estate. He's the founder and CEO of the investment fund Citadel and has a net worth of $16 billion. The penthouse is located at 220 Central Park in the 1,000-foot tall skyscraper. There isn't much information on the amenities present in Griffin's home, but it's one of the most illustrious buildings ever seen in Billionaires Row. His New York City purchase is a part of the huge real estate buying spree Griffin has been on over the past few years. Reports show that Griffin also recently paid $122 million for an outlandish piece of property in London. The said property is an extravagant mansion just down the street from Buckingham Palace. Before that, he broke a real estate record in Chicago when he bought several floors of a condominium for $58.75 million. His other properties include a penthouse he bought in Miami Beach for $60 million, breaking the record for the most expensive condo in Miami. This brings the total of his real estate purchases in the past few years to around $750 million. Thomas Petterfy. Leaving the Big Apple and heading over to Billionaires Row in Palm Beach, Florida, we have the business magnate Thomas Petterfy, the chairman, founder, and largest shareholder of Interactive Brokers, a US-based brokerage firm. The Hungarian-born American is valued at over $22 billion. Petterfy is living the billionaire's dream in a tropical paradise with a beachfront house property and 500,000 acres of land to top it all off. Though the iconic billionaire does possess property on Billionaires Row, Petterfy prefers to keep his personal life quiet, so we know very little about his magnificent mansion and its amenities. Julia Koch. If Julia Koch's name doesn't ring a bell, then you might recognize David Koch. David Koch was a chemical engineer and American entrepreneur who's also the president of the engineering division of Koch Industries. David Koch had a net worth of $44.9 billion, which he left to his wife, Julia Koch, and their 3 children, to whom he also gave his residence on Billionaires Row in Palm Beach. Julia currently resides in New York City, but she still has her home in Palm Beach, making her one of the city's wealthiest citizens. David and Julia purchased the property in 1998 for $10.5 million and have given it a lot of love throughout the years. The couple worked together to remodel the house, turning it into what it is now, a sweet dream retreat for the Koch family. The family now takes holidays to the white sand beaches of the Caribbean to soak up the sun and enjoy the cool sea breeze. Bill Gates. Bill Gates is probably someone you've already heard a lot of. He's a world-famous software developer, philanthropist, and business entrepreneur who's also the co-founder of Microsoft. As one of the world's richest men with a net worth of $125 billion, he can afford to go big on real estate. Gates owns beautiful houses worldwide, and one of them is on Billionaires Row in Palm Beach, which is unsurprising since Gates began his property-owning journey in Palm Beach County several years ago when he purchased a 4.5-acre horse ranch for $8.7 million as a gift to his daughter. The property includes 4 acres of pasture, along with a 7,230 square foot mansion with 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, equestrian training grounds, and 2 barns with space for 20 horses. The estate was purchased by the secretive Mallet Hill Trust from longtime owner and equestrian Linda Juckett. Luxury buildings are not new to posh neighborhoods like Los Angeles, New York, Miami, and other super expensive cities. The buildings in Billionaires Row give its owners a sense of exclusivity that really only the 1% can afford. It's safe to say that the houses here rank among the most sought-after pieces of real estate in the world. If you enjoyed watching this video, let us know what you think about Billionaires Row in the comments below. Be sure to like the video if you liked what you saw, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, click the bell icon to get notified whenever we make new videos like this one. Well, that's all from us for now. So till next time, have a good one.